Hi, my name is Shekinah. This is a game I played the other day, Zerg versus Terran. Starcraft games don't normally go that well for me. Tend to be a little bit hit and miss, don't really always know what I'm doing. But I do kind of enjoy them for some reason, and in this particular game, things kind of did go well. It was one of those times where, you know, things started to go very wrong, and I thought for definite I was going to lose, but I just kind of stuck it out. I just stayed relaxed, didn't get tilted as I sometimes do, and things kind of worked out. So throwing this commentary together for a bit of fun. And what's going to happen in a short while is the Terran is going to start trying to pressure me with 4 Hellions and 9 Marines. But before we get there, let's have a look at what build orders we used. So I'm just going to do a 14 gas, 14 pull, since I don't really know what else I'm doing. I was asking me if I'm bad-mannered or AFK. Neither, actually. I very seldom talk to people in the beginning of the game, even to say good luck, just because I find it distracting and I don't really want to. So yeah, that was the 11 extractor trick. As soon as I hit 14, I'll put down an extractor, and then of course the pull goes down when I'm back on 14. The Terran over here, I don't know exactly what he did, probably 9 supply depots, normal, and now he's gone for his barracks at 12. There the extractor is down, and we've hit 14, just waiting for the minerals, and then the spawning pool is going to go down. And so here my overlord is going out just to make sure there isn't some kind of very early bunker rush, or if there is, then I can be aware of it and try to deal with it in some way. And then the pool's finally down. Terran scouting out quite early, well not early, but you know, looking for where I am. Don't think I started my scouting until quite a bit later. I normally try to start at maybe around 9, 11 the latest, but I seem to have forgotten in this particular case. Oh, there it goes. Or is that the hatchery? No, that's a scout. The hatchery, I do expand, but it only goes down at around 20 or 21 supply. I kind of wanted to make sure I had some defense up reasonably early. I don't think I feel completely comfortable expanding properly early yet. So there my drone, I tell it to go into the space, but it just stops there, and that, to me that's a clear sign that he is there, because the drone would not do that if his entrance was not blocked off. So he's going to be making another barrack soon, I think, and then a factory soon after that. There we go. And so at this point we're just waiting for the action to start. There, metabolic boosters going up. We definitely need to have Zergling speed. I think my general idea at this point was just to macro as best I can and try to go for some kind of Ling muta play. So we'll see a bending nest go down soon. Just dealing with that scout. Queen pops out, and there goes the hatch at 21 supply. That drone's been sitting there for quite a while. I don't think it should have been there for quite that long. Should have moved that. A few more drones coming in. I don't want to make too many units too soon, so we're droning up in the meantime. I was kind of hoping for more time, I think, but this guy decided that he wanted to push. He definitely wanted to push on my base. So here we've got some marine production. Factories coming in. Okay, everything is pretty much standard, just waiting for everything to start at this point, so I'm going to skip ahead a tiny bit. Oh, here's my attempt at scouting his front. Eventually I get there. I don't really know what I'm doing when I get to that front. Seeing a tech lab doesn't really tell me a lot. I probably should. But yeah, definitely confirmed that he was there. Got some things by the watchtower, some Zerglings. And the banding nest is nearly ready now. That banding nest actually I think saved this game. Without it I would have died a lot sooner. Oh, actually, I didn't die at all. I won the game, so. Or am I not supposed to say that? Yeah, if this doesn't sound like a very good commentary, I'm not surprised for you to think so. It's my very first attempt. I don't know if I'll do another one, but I hope I do, because it's kind of fun to do, and I've got lots of experience that I need to gain. You should hear the number of attempts I made just starting the audio. I think I'll put that at the end as a kind of blooper reel or something. Alright, this guy, when he's got 4 Hellions, that's when he comes to attack. So, we're nearly there. Let's skip ahead slightly again. Accumulating his Marines. I've got some Zerglings piled up here. I don't know what I thought I was going to do then. Probably just scout a bit, maybe try and harass a little bit, just poke in here and there and see what was going to happen. Oh, we've gone up to lair already. Yeah, I think I tried to go up to lair fairly soonish. Okay, here we go. So he comes in. Of course, the Zerglings all just attack, can lose them completely. I didn't even know that all these Marines were behind those Hellions. I'll probably lose these 2 Overlords. The plan was to put one over here and then sneak one over there so I could do some scouting later on. But of course, once I'm aware he's coming in, I morph all of these into Banelings. Yeah, I don't think he microed that quite as well as he could have. He should have kept moving back. He could have kept a lot of those Marines alive, so that's another thing that helped him stay alive. Got 14 Zerglings on the way though. My drones are being pummeled here. I should move them back, but I don't at this particular time for some reason. Okay, there eventually I did. That's good. Spy is down. Roach Warren on the way. With those Hellions, I figured I better get some roaches down, otherwise I'm going to struggle to deal with him, especially if I go mass Ling and nothing else. He can just go mass Hellion and that's me screwed. Trying to push him back, but realizing that no, I'm going to lose too much. I need to pull back and keep a bit defensive. And then we've got some drones popping out. I think that's probably the thing that I'm most proud of in this entire game, is the fact that I kept droning up even through all of this. Because in the past I would never normally do that. I would get all worried and panic a little bit and make too many units, abandon everything else, and then of course eventually my resources just dry out, and it doesn't matter how good everything else is. He'll eventually just weigh you down and then you die. And that's not good. So there comes his bunker. He's clearly in for the long haul, kind of. Got some roaches on the way. Let's have a look at what he's doing. He's constantly streaming these units in, preparing to expand, but never really making that many more workers. I think he never really goes above 24 workers until later on in the game. He keeps pushing up. Every now and again, let's speed this up a tiny bit. Keeps trying to push up with his Hellions. Oh, he's done a run by, gone into my base, but I had a spine crawler down already waiting for him, and the Queen helped a lot, and those roaches chasing him, so that was never going to do very much. Got more roaches on the way now. Got a nice amount of drones on the minerals, although we could actually do with a lot more. 36 drones, I think we do go up a bit later. Oh, there we go, saving all those drones, that's a lot better than just letting them die like I did before. Got some Mutalisks coming in now. I figured I should try and go and harass his base or something. If I do some counter-attacking, perhaps that would force him back a bit and alleviate the pressure at my bases. I don't think it worked particularly well though. I should have made more Mutalisks for a start. Oh, I do eventually, good. We've got 4 more coming in. And more roaches. That's great. Now at some point he's going to bring in some tanks, or a tank. In the meantime he has expanded finally. I would have expected that to happen soon. I mean, isn't that the whole point of attacking the way he is? Other than trying to force a very early victory, you're giving yourself freedom to expand as much as you want. So I think you probably should have done that a lot sooner. Especially considering how many minerals he's got built up. He could have easily just kept building SCVs and possibly even another expansion, but not that I'm an expert or anything. Okay, let's have a look at the drone count. 43 now, that's a lot better. I think that made a huge difference in being able to stay alive in this game. Oh, and then we're missing the Mutalisk attack. I came in here, killed a fair number of SCVs, but then he brought in a few Marines and I kind of just ignored them while I moved up here trying to deal with something, and I ended up losing a lot more than I should have. So there he's brought his tank in now, and I figured from here it was only going to get a lot worse, because if he's moving these tanks in closer and closer and he's bringing in more of them, then I wasn't going to be able to deal with it, so I figured I had to attack now or it's going to be game over. So I just forced all of those 20 plus roaches onto him and somehow broke it, and that was great. Did not expect that to happen, but it was a great relief when it did. And of course, when I did, I used that as an opportunity to immediately put down another hatch to increase my production and expand, which this drone is going to do. And tech up a bit and get a few upgrades as well. So here we've got the Infestor pick going down. Infestors are great for Zerg. And of course that lets me get Hive as well. Got some the double evolution chambers going down for some upgrades. Getting gas, getting a lot more drones going. 54 drones now compared to his 20 SCVs, but he does have a few mules. Of course, normally when I'm in this particular position, I have no idea of what his state is because I'm not aggressive enough with my scouting and I really need to work on that. And so I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know how much resources he has. What often happens is I'll do my best to try and macro up, but then next thing I know he just walks into my base with some huge army and I die just like that. Fortunately that did not happen on this particular occasion. And I think again that's because I insisted on droning up when I normally wouldn't, and he expanded a little bit late. He probably assumed that that was going to just kill me outright. I think that's what he said at the end of this game anyway. So this is not yet saturated. We definitely need to work on that. That needs to be more saturated. Increasing the unit count. And we're nearly supplied out at the main. Now what units do we have? Okay, 60 drones, lots of blings, 12 mutas, 13 roaches. I should be doing something with those mutas. I should be harassing, I should be exploring. I should be sending these overlords out to patrol all of these outer bases to make sure he's not expanding, and if he does, send a bunch of blings there to destroy that base. Trying another expansion here since he's letting me do it. Oh, a whole bunch more drones, that's good. And now we're out with the mutas, finally ready to try and harass it a tiny bit. Or apparently not. Do we have bending speed up yet? Yes, we do. We're increasing that. We've researched that for the Infestor. I forget what it's called now, but it increases your initial energy. Just messing around with these mutas, really not harassing with them as I should. Very disappointing to see that. There we go, now we've finally got the overlords going out. At 23 minutes, I think that's probably way too late. But the right idea is there. I like to have these guys just, a few of these guys just patrolling back and forth around these, so I can keep constant vigil on when this guy is expanding. At 200 supply now, and feeling like my economy is quite good, or at least getting there. It'll be a lot better once I've got gas on this expansion. And so moving out to try and attack. Or at least force some kind of engagement, see what he has. Even got some ultras out in there, which is good. Okay, so I was very lucky here. He has lots of Thors at this point, and he moves out just as my mutas move in. I would have lost a lot of these mutas straight up if that hadn't happened. But as it is, I get lots of good kills on his SCVs. And the fact that he's still only on 2 bases is not exactly going to help him. Okay, a bit tricky at all. Going to get caught out by some Thors here. I think he needs to escape just fine. Yeah, that's great. In the meantime, accumulating getting this big army up at the front, using the infestors to block down the front of his army just to hold him in place while the banelings come off. As soon as they're ready, of course, run them in and take care of them very effectively. I don't think banelings are considered like the counter, the standard counter, the hard counter to Thors, but I always find them great against Thors. And so he's trying to march on me now since I've burned my entire army, but being Zerg I can replenish that very quickly. With all those hatcheries and stored minerals and whatnot. Gas. And then he gives in. Good game. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think I cheered in victory. I was just really happy with that, especially when you go through a few losses. Says I'm the first Zerg to stop that push. Well, that doesn't really mean a lot since we're only in the silver and gold league here. I'm certain that other people would find it a lot easier to stop. And so that concludes my first attempt at a StarCraft 2 commentary. Not the most intelligent or interesting, but it's a lot of fun to do, and I hope to make a few more. Hopefully I'll get better. If anybody in the world actually watches this video, as unlikely as that seems, do feel free to leave comments or suggestions, criticisms, whatever you like. And thank you for watching. Okay, we're about to start the first recording. The game is up. Recording the gameplay is about to start in 3, 2, 1. Hi, this is Shekinah. Shit. wait. Okay, let's try that again. Gameplay is going to start in 3, 2, 1. Hi, this is Shekinah. I'm a gold level player on the EU servers. And this is my first attempt at making a commentary video for no, fuck that shit, I'm starting again. Pause the game, back to the beginning. Hi, my name is Shekinah. This is my first ever Starcraft, fuck it. Okay. I'm just a gold level player on the EU servers. This is my first attempt at a StarCraft commentary video. And so I just wanted to talk about some... oh, fuck's sake. Shit. Game starting in 3, 2, 1. Hi, this is Shekinah. This is a game I played the other day as a Zerg vs Terran. I'm the red Terran here on the top. In this game, I didn't really know what to do. I usually never know what to do. Oh, fuck's sake. You see, I'm trying to say all the things that I said before. Okay. Final attempt in 3, 2, 1, go. Hi, this is Shekinah. This is a game I played the other day as Zerg vs Terran. I'm the red Terran here in the top left, and the Terran... Did I just say the red Terran? Shit.